Okay, so it's been over a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No.
All right, you can step off. And get you to just take a step back here and get your height. And same for you, last eye exam was in Vietnam? Yep, okay. You can step out.
Like every year in the school, they
They do a
yeah.
screening, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go down to the end of the hall. I'm just gonna do a quick vision screen. Are you gonna need this, Holly? No.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna take it in the next one. Hi.
Morning.
Good morning.
All right, so this shortens the vision line. Whoever wants to go first can stand right about there where I was. Okay, I'll give you this. I want you to just cover your left eye. Yep, just like that. Perfect. All right. Can you read me this line? How about this one? Okay, any of this one? All right, go ahead and switch eyes for me. You ready? Okay, we're gonna do this side.
Really?
How about this one? Any of that? No, okay. And then with both eyes, can you read me this line? Good. Any of this one? All right, good job. Next. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Let's cover your left eye first. All right. Can you read me this line?
KSVRH.
Yeah.
HNKCD. And DVKO.
Yep. Any of this one?
DHORZ.
Good. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Yep. How about this one?
VRHOD.
Okay. Go ahead and switch eyes. You do great. Good. And we're gonna do this side.
OKSVD. KSNHO.
Yep.
HOVBN. I can't see.
No? Okay. Oops. All right, so then with both eyes for me, can you read me this one again? Both eyes, yeah.
KSNHO.
Yep.
HOVSN.
How about this line?
BOSZH.
Good.
OZDNB.
How about this one? No? Okay. You did great. All right. Take that back. We're going to go back down the hall the way we came to the exam room. We're going to grab another chair. I think I'm going to take it from this room here. sit over here. Somebody can take a chair. My name's Holly. I'm just gonna go through the charts with you. Make sure stuff is up to date. We'll get blood pressures and temperatures. You can come on in.
Okay.
Let's swing the door shut here. You're closest to me. I'm gonna start with you, okay? Tell me your birthday, please.
29 August 2010.
All right. Are you having any pain anywhere today?
No.
Good. And I have to ask, you don't use any tobacco?
No.
Drinks much alcohol
No allergies to anything that we know of?
No.
He's allergic to me though.
What pharmacy do we use if
We
needed?
use Walmart
Fairmont.
pharmacy in
Walmart.
Fairmont.
Okay. Take any medications?
I don't think so.
No? Any vitamins or
No,
supplements? or anything?
sometime I give them. Sometime only.
Do you have any vision or hearing concerns for either of them?
No. Sometimes they don't listen to me, but
That's
that's
selective.
another,
Yeah,
that is
can't do
another
anything
story.
about that, yeah. All right, I'm gonna have you slip your arm out of your sweatshirt.
Take your sweat.
Yeah,
Sweat.
take your arm out.
Take
Take
your
your
sweatshirt.
sweatshirt off.
Take your sweatshirt off.
Unmöglich.
Any recent fevers or
3.5 kg.
illnesses?
3.5 kg is how much in
Go ahead and relax your arm there.
ounces? I don't know.
3.4 kg,
3.5.
I'm gonna check the
3.5
temperature.
kilograms. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Normal.
One
150.
I'm not sure.
162, thank you. All right, I want to jump to your chart. Can you tell me your birthday?
24th July 2014.
Okay. Do you have any pain anywhere today?
No.
No.
He tells me I'm a pain. in the
Have a
butt.
cough,
Yeah.
a cough,
A cough? Okay.
and runny
Runny
nose.
Also, okay. How long have we had that?
Well, 1 week, but then he a little bit cough more than 1 week.
Okay. Okay. Any fevers?
No,
Well, I'm gonna have you slip your arm out of your on
You
your
gotta take your shirt
sweatshirt.
off.
Or you can just slip an arm out too, that'll work. You don't take any medications either?
Just,
No.
just the alcohol.
Okay, I'm gonna use this one. This is gonna be cold. So are my fingers, I'm sorry. Okay, you just rest your arm there. Alright, and then I get a temperature. Any sore throat at all, or with that cough, do you have a sore throat?
Is it sore down here?
A little bit?
A little
Okay.
bit?
No, I'm not sure about this one, but I give birth him natural one, but and then they cut a little bit under of mine.
Oh,
To facilitate the delivery.
yeah, but it wasn't an abdominal.
No,
No,
it was not.
okay. So then I think it would fall into just like a regular.
Regular,
Yeah.
yeah. So which one I have to stick on? Con là để mổ.
I think just they didn't give you any medications to make you go into labor. You went,
No.
no, okay. So I think it's just the first one.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I printed off vaccination records, which you probably already have, but in case you need them. Other than the cold, any other concerns today?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, I will step out then and let him know that you're here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
He can move butt before he comes in. Just that way he'll, Dave's here again.
Morning,
How are you
Miguel.
today?
Brought in the better half.
All right.
Brought in the better half.
The better of 3/4.
How are you,
how did the
Dr.
deal?
Green?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
We get to see the whole family today. Awesome. So let me guess, you're the 15-year-old, huh? And how do you
Correct.
how do you say your first name?
True.
True.
True or false?
Yeah, true or false?
True or false? There you go.
And he
Awesome.
he has a good one too.
Uh-huh. And he is
On or off?
on or off.
And she is, and then Quinn is win or lose.
Well, there you
Win or
go.
lose.
Well, those are some easy mnemonics. That's the fancy way
I
we
knew you'd
remember
love
things.
that.
Sure. Well, that's great. So you guys have been here, has it been a year now?
No,
or
8
so?
months.
Almost.
8 months? Uh-huh. Okay. So when you were in Vietnam, did you learn English there or?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So went to an English school or?
Yeah.
There's a like trung tâm gọi là gì? Center, English center.
An English learning center?
Yeah.
And which town again in Vietnam were you guys? Were you in the big one?
A big one.
Ho Chi Minh?
City.
Yeah.
It's a city.
Okay, so, well, awesome. What kind of fun things do you like to do?
I like making models.
Uh-huh. Like car models or space Star Wars models or
Tanks model.
what's that?
Tank models.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're gonna have to buy him those model kits. Like it said,
Yeah,
you
they're
get
fun.
for $2.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know the Revels, all the kits.
Yeah, Revels. I loved them when I was a
Yeah, I used to have all of those.
Yeah, I had a really cool Corvette Stingray that I just loved. It was awesome. Well, that's great. What's your favorite subject in school?
Geometry.
Geometry. Whoa! That's amazing because
Yeah.
almost nobody likes geometry. That's
he
like
got a grade,
yeah,
Dr.
that's great.
Yeah.
Geometry takes a lot of reasoning, right? Side angle side and all that stuff and proofs. So I bet you're probably pretty good in other forms of mathematics. So does geometry come after algebra or before? Did you have some algebra
No.
before? Yeah. Well, you'll really like algebra. If you love geometry, you'll love algebra.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's a big puzzle, and yeah, it's awesome. Well, great. What other things do you like to do? So models, you like to put models together. We like we're really good at geometry in school.
Gym.
And Jim, are you the keeper of the leopard? Don't you guys have a pet leopard or something like that?
My our cat Tigger, yeah. Well, he tries to keep his distance a little bit.
I was going to say, Tigger looks like it could probably chew off an arm in a pretty quick second there. Well, that's great. How do you get to school? Do you ride a bike? Do you ride the bus?
I walk to the middle school, then I take the bus.
Okay, well, good. Well, great. Any big concerns that you have before I get to pepper you with even more questions? Kind of like an American game show. Like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, if you ever saw that one, or This Is or That's. Do you have any particular concerns with regards to knees or shoulders, or I'm running track and I sprained an ankle, something of that nature?
No.
No? Good. Well, all right. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. So, any headaches?
No.
Good. So, not really a headache guy. No real vision concerns. The glasses work well?
Yeah.
Great. Are you a pretty good toothbrusher?
I think so.
Awesome. Want a nice,
Not the dentist and say too much.
not want nice bright teeth to impress all
Last,
the ladies.
Last week we go to the
Dentist?
dental clinic and then they just do they feel
A
the
little cleaning or
they
fluoride.
feel
Well,
what
they did feel
calcium
a
to
couple
for
cavities, couple.
Yeah, it's a really good habit. I mean, if we take care of our teeth, I mean, it's always kind of interesting as a doctor when we look in person's mouths. If they're over the age of 75, you wonder if you're gonna what are you gonna see? Are there gonna be dentures, or are there gonna be thises or that's? And for the folks that have taken care of their teeth, I mean, it's pretty amazing. A little preventative maintenance, and
Thank you.
get to stay with you your whole life, kind of a deal. So that's awesome.
Isn't it sort of a way to actually see the quote unquote their health also? Their total health if they take care of their
Yes,
teeth? Yeah, it's
yes.
yeah.
The poor dentition has a lot of other health consequences. So inflammatory processes in the bodies, which may or be associated with higher malignancy risk, cardiovascular disease, etc. So,
That's what I heard.
so taking care of one's teeth is a good idea. How about chest pain or pressure when you go for walks? Or when you're running in gym, does the heart hurt? Does it feel like one of the cheerleaders is giving you a big squeeze and you can't breathe?
Just when they give her a kiss.
Good. Have you noticed any skipped heartbeats or heart rates where your heart will be beating and then maybe you're reading in bed and then all of a sudden it'll beat fast or skip some beats?
No.
Good. Have you ever had any events where you pass out, where you lose consciousness, where you've...
Oh, like when I'm lying on my bed and I stand up real quickly and yeah.
Sometimes feels a little dizzy or a little woozy?
Yeah.
Okay. Never had a seizure? Good. What's your favorite food?
That's an Asian food.
Mm-hmm. So what food do you miss the most from Vietnam?
No, let him listen.
It's called call way.
It's called
Call way.
kawa.
Yeah.
And what's it made of? Is it a soup? Is it a noodle? Is it a...
I don't know how to say it. It's like
The meat, and then we cook with fish sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And we eat with rice,
Uh-huh.
a little bit salty,
Sounds
and
good.
then we boil the vegetable, and then we steam inside the liquid, and then we eat with rice.
Sounds delicious. One of my favorite things, my wife is learning to make, I say pho, but I think it's pho. And yeah, delicious. Lots of different ways to make that. So, well, that's great. How about bloody noses or bleeding gums?
no.
No? How about heartburn, painful swallowing, difficulty swallowing, food sticking?
No.
When you eat a burger, does it get halfway down and get stuck?
No.
Do you have much heartburn? Do they have some real spicy foods in Vietnam?
Yeah, even here I cook with
She cooks
dry
with battery acid, huh? Yeah.
dry chili some.
Does that give you much tummy pain or heartburn? You're not a fire-breathing dragon when you burp?
No.
Okay. Oh, good. Any sort of urinary symptoms? That means stinging or burning or blood with urination. Good. Any hernias? So when you were inside your mom, you had a belly button, okay? And that's how you and I receive nutrients from our mothers. And then when we're born, we cut that, and then it retracts a little bit, if you want to think of it that way. Sometimes if we laugh, cough, sneeze a lot, or lifting a lot, usually not at your age, but sometimes in the 40s or 50s, we can get a little bump because this is a little weaker. Have you noticed any sort of pain around the belly button at all?
No.
So us guys, we have testicles. They started inside of us. That's where they were formed and developed. And then they descended down. So sometimes persons can have some pain if we laugh, cough, or sneeze down into what's called the groin. Any issues there?
No.
Awesome. How about your joints? So issues with your shoulders? Do they play some baseball in Vietnam?
No.
Soccer? Do they like soccer in Vietnam?
No. They
Martial
like
arts.
Badminton, yeah, that's right.
Badminton, martial arts was
Okay.
that we're into.
Yeah, badminton. Yeah, the Olympics. It seems like there's always good teams over there in
They play
cricket.
karate
Oh,
also.
Martial arts, I told
Martial
you.
arts,
I
sure.
said martial arts.
Well, great. Haven't injured your knees or your hips or your ankles or anything like that?
No.
No? Good. So as you're growing, and you're pretty tall, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll take a look and see what you compare to others. Sometimes tall folks will get some pain here onto what are called the tibial tubercles. So there's the quad muscles, and then there's the kneecaps, these little things that kind of go back and forth, and they attach right here, and there's a growth plate there.
Mhm.
And so sometimes if we're running and jumping a lot, we can get some pain in some of these areas.
That one. Yeah,
We'll check a little bit on that. Haven't had any broken bones in the past. Good. How about stooling concerns? That's a fancy way, it's an English way of saying pooping. Diarrhea, constipation,
No.
meaning, okay, good. Well, great. All right. And did you say pretty good sleeper?
Yeah.
Good. So sleeps well. Oh, awesome. Have some chores at home? Chores? Do you wash some dishes? And
Yeah.
have you heard of the school called Harvard?
Yeah.
Harvard, yeah, very good school. They did a study over multiple years that said if you want to be a happy adult, then have chores when you're young. I'm going to show that to you. So whether it's mowing the lawn or taking the tiger for a walk or things of that nature, having some responsibilities within the family make us happier. So yeah, well, it sounds awesome. Do you have any skin concerns?
No.
So no funny lumps, bumps, moles, sores, or things of that nature?
No.
Good. So here is that study. And it's not AI study. This is not a deep fake or whatever they call that. Sure study.
I like that terminology.
Yeah. Harvard, key to happy, successful kids, chores. An 85-year ongoing study. That's a long study. That's like forever study. 85 years. Says, hey, yeah, if you want to be happy, keep busy. Well, all right. Parents, do you guys have any concerns? We're going to look at some immunizations. Boy, you guys have done a good job.
For you.
Let me see here. So you had a meningitis vaccine. So you've had 2 of those. So that's nice. MMR, pneumonia 13, chickenpox vaccine, MMR. Have we had 1 MMR? Or maybe 2? Let me look here real quick. All of the vaccinations, no, there's some that were in, oh, here it says 2. That's great. Well, it looks to me like your vaccinations are pretty good. There is 1 vaccination that I don't see on the list. I'm going to ask you to change places with your brother if you don't mind. I think this might, there we go. We'll have you take a seat here. But before that, let's take a look at your growth curves, because you're a tall dude. So, do you know who was the big Chinese basketball player? Yao Ming, yeah. You may be up in Yao Ming territory here. Let's take a look. Here we are. And let's go here. And let's go to the growth curve. So this is a growth curve. It has to do with percentiles. So the age is along this axis. And then the weight is along this axis. So if we're down on this line, it means we're really skinny. If we're up here, it means we're stout. If we're above the line, it means maybe we need to exercise a little bit more. So you're kind of right here in the middle, which is great. That's a healthy weight, a healthy BMI kind of a thing. Now let's take a look at your height. And looky there, yeah, so you're up there in the 77th percentile. So of 100 kids at Blue Earth School, only 33 would be taller, 77 would be shorter. If you were to continue to grow at this rate, you'd be up there around 72 inches, so a good 6 feet. How tall are you, Dad? Are you 6 feet? Yeah. So that's great. So that means you're growing just wonderful. So we'll go there. Any issues with any historical blood tests? So never have had problems with any anemia or anything like that you're aware of? Usually we don't steal blood in 15-year-olds to see if we're anemic. Sometimes if there's a family history, for instance in this country, with African Americans, there's something called sickle cell disease. Sometimes in the Indochina area, there's some thalassemias kind of a deal. Let's have you do this. I'm just going to have you sit this way if you don't mind. And I'm going to let Mom operate the table. No, you're okay, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm just going to bend over you for a second here.
Yeah.
And Mom can run the carnival. She can be a carny. So this is up. It's down because it's tipped upside down. But if you want to make
Okay.
that go a little bit higher,
Go up, go up.
go up. Yeah.
Make it so it goes to some.
Keep going. Yeah, we'll squish him against the roof. Shorten him a little bit.
Oh shoot! I saw the last guy in this.
Yeah, well, that's perfect. So that's very good. That's awesome. I think that's about as high as it goes. So I want to see if your feet, if you have a flat foot or not. That's a nice healthy arch.
Yeah.
Sometimes some kids have some real flat feet, which can start to cause some pain.
Yeah.
We're going to check some pulses here. This checks for the blood supply down this way.
Yeah.
And nice healthy pulses. There's one there. There's one here. Melanoma, which is skin cancer, likes the feet for some weird reason. We're not quite sure why. So always like to be aware of, are there any spots on the feet that are a problem.
I didn't know that.
He's probably going to get a new pair of shoes every 6 months because his feet are growing like crazy, kind of a deal.
Okay.
These are nice. Where'd you get these?
In America.
Yeah. Did you get them online or in one of the stores?
Yeah,
or?
store.
I'm on the store shit.
Yeah, these are nice. That's a nice thick, leather. Sometimes they cheat a little bit back, or in the new days now without. Those are sweet shoes. Good pulse here, and a great pulse back here. We're going to check a few reflexes. So you just kind of hold your foot like this. So do they have any kind of a badminton club in Blue Earth or no?
No, no, no.
Do you guys have an outdoor badminton?
Soon.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a pool we're taking out.
A swimming pool.
Yeah. An in-ground swimming pool. This is the only one in Blue Earth.
I was gonna say.
And it happened to be in our yard.
I'll be danged.
Oh,
Yeah, so good reflexes. These all look pretty good. You don't have much pain right there, is that right? When I push here,
No.
not much pain. Good. We'll put your homework right here. Give you a little chance to not have to read that right away. And if you could just grab me one of those. Thanks. We're going to take a peek in your ears. What kind of music do you like?
Yes, Jonathan.
What's it called?
Charlie Puth.
Uh-huh.
Is a singer from America.
Wouldn't talk anymore, I think.
Uh-huh. You're not a real Taylor Swift guy, are you?
No.
Okay, good. Phew. If so, we'd have to find some kind of antidote for that.
There's
Ear
no
looks
medicine
really
for
good.
Taylor.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That looks good. That looks great. Can you give me a and tongue to the top? Oh, he's got good teeth. Did you ever have braces?
No.
Or no? Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he's born with good teeth. That's really nice because sometimes we're not. Sometimes we got to go through the years of braces and all that kind of stuff. If you can give me a deep breath. Good. And out. And again.
In Vietnam.
Good. Not a real cougher when we run, so exercise-induced asthma, nothing like that. No, when you're mowing the lawn, doesn't cough or wheeze a lot. So, okay, good. You can breathe however you want. I'm going to listen to the heart valves.
We've been doing work out in the yard, but just mainly with the shovels.
What'd you say? Lean on the shovels?
We're working with shovels.
Oh.
I am moving some dirt, and then, like I said, eventually I'm going to fill in a pool.
Sure, wow. So there are 4 heart valves. This is the aortic valve. It's the most commonly replaced valve when you get up into your 80s and 90s. Your heart valves are awesome. I'm going to listen to your neck arteries. A deep breath and hold it. Great. It's awesome. And another deep breath and hold it. Good. I'm going to check for lymph nodes. These are the collarbones. If we have some enlarged lymph nodes up here, sometimes that means we can have something funky going on in the chest. The kidneys are back here. Pretty boring there. And you're not having stinging, burning, or blood when you pee. Good. I'm going to raise your shirt if that's okay. I want to look at your spine. So he has these marks here.
Yeah.
These are okay.
Yeah.
These are not bad.
Yeah.
In fact, on all of the board tests in family medicine and pediatrics, they always have a picture of these types of marks.
Yeah.
And they say, hey, is this person, suffering from abuse, or is it because they're growing so fast? And guess what the answer is? Growing so fast.
Really?
Yeah. So these are just some
quote stretch marks, like.
Yep. So just rapid growth. They're harmless.
Yeah.
They tend to fade a little bit. Nothing to worry about there. Okay. Okay. Good. Now we'll have you.
That's what I thought those looked like,
Yeah.
stretch marks, but I wasn't sure.
Sure. We'll have you lay back here for just a second. Are you a good jumper? You kind of looks like a jumper to me. Like a high jumper.
You know,
or...
when we come over here, I wanted to get into swimming, but I used to be a swimmer.
Oh,
I
did ya?
I used to be a very good swimmer. But the whole thing is, he's got a body built for a swimmer, but there's no pool on Blue Earth.
Yeah, I was going to say, to me, I bet you he would be a fantastic long jumper, high jumper.
That would be true too.
Looking at his legs, he's got calves the size of, my gosh, look at those suckers. I think he could be a dunker.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Mhm.
Oh.
We just got a basketball hoop just the
Oh.
last couple of weeks.
He could be the Vietnamese, what's that guy's name?
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming.
Well, that's a Chinese guy. He's
Chinese.
He's from Guangdong.
Yeah. So I'm just going to have you raise your hands here for just a second. Well, I think you're super healthy. That's a real blessing. Unfortunately, not all kids, adults, have really great health. I have some kid patients that have seizure disorders.
Wow.
One that has muscular dystrophy, which means that as the older he gets, the more of a wheelchair he has to live in.
And
So that's always sad. So it's
and
much.
a finite lifespan.
Yeah, so it's nice to be born with a healthy body, to bring you some joy, some happiness, as well as to be if you could just put him down a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll just slip this on. I'll let you do it. You're better. So your exam is wonderful. I think you speak fantastic English. That's pretty amazing. And that's a real benefit.
Thank you.
I hope that you'll continue to speak Vietnamese as well. Are there different dialects in Vietnam?
Yeah.
So, and you can put your shoes on, and we can put that down, and your brother can come back here. So, are there major dialect differences? Like in China, there's Cantonese and Mandarin, which I think are kind of a lot more different. In Vietnamese, is there
The North and the South have a tremendous difference.
If you speak one, is it hard to understand the other?
Not really. It's
Okay.
just like if people from the South,
South, yeah,
Southern
down there.
yeah.
Thinner than fire and frog's hair.
Yeah, you gotta
Get
talk about
yourself a
Gomer
blue
Pyle,
tape,
you know,
pound of
yeah.
steel. Sure. Well, I hope you enjoy being in the States.
Bác nói con.
Kind of.
Anytime you make, I lived in Europe for 2 years. It's a change. And living in in Montana and then living in Switzerland, you know, there's some differences, but it's still, you know, Western European stuff, you know, from Vietnam to the United States, yeah, some big changes.
That's a very big change.
And so, yeah, young people tend to adapt a lot more quickly than us old folks. I hope that you like it here. I hope that you find some enjoyment in school. I think you're going to be a very good student. I think you are a good student and can kind of find your niche. 15, is that a sophomore or freshman, or which grade are you in? Sophomore?
10.
Yeah, 10th grade. Do you have any ideas what you might want to do? I mean, you're only a sophomore, so that's pretty young, but do you have any ideas what you want to do when you get out of school?
Do you want to be president of the United States?
What's that?
I'm going to college.
College? Do you any ideas what you might want to study?
Not yet.
Not yet, yeah. Okay.
But don't you want to be president of the United States? Isn't that?
There you
Take
go.
I'm not Trump.
Yeah. So we would say growth is great. Excellent musculoskeletal growth. No real issues there. Let me just write this down. Hearing, vision, all pretty part and parcel, we call that. Well spoken. Well supported with the family. Those are great foundational points of success. Probably the biggest thing at age 15 are these. One, not spending too much time on social media. We know that social media makes
Thank you
us
for that. Thank you.
makes us unhappy. So if you just take two people and if you say, okay, you're on social media 2 hours a day, and this guy says, well, I'm on social media for 15 minutes to check on my grandma or my grandpa or see what's going on in that realm, this person's a lot happier than this person. It's a real problem, and it isn't just young kids, it's also for adults. So good parents, and I think you have good parents, put limits on time and what can be done with social media, because again, it's just really not a healthy thing for the human brain. And so we would say, yeah, some limits there. Same to gaming. I mean, gaming in and of itself is not bad or evil or from the devil, but spending 6 hours a day, you know, building Minecraft or Fortnite stuff is also not healthy.
Well, you getting
for
us
the brain.
strong thumbs.
Yeah, kind of a thing. And so moderation, being outside, running, jumping, playing, interacting with the family, reading books, building, creating, all of that stuff is a better way to kind of support the brain. And by the brain, also our soul, kind of our emotions, who we are. So anyway, I would say find some additional hobbies aside from just watching shorts on YouTube or TikToks or Instagram or Facebooks or whatever those things are called. Peers, you know, a couple of the bad things in this country is that we have a lot of substances. So alcohol, tobacco, and marijuana, and then the heavier drugs, right? Meth and all that stuff. And when I was a kid, I was age 12. And actually, I was age 11. And I lived in Helena, Montana. Have you ever heard of Yellowstone Park? Well, Helena, Montana is the capital of Montana. It's out west, lots of mountains, cowboys. And I lived about 4 blocks from the state capitol, which was up on a hill, and it had beautiful sidewalks. Now, what do you like to do with beautiful sidewalks when you're 11 or so? Long, beautiful sidewalks. It's skateboarding. So I had a skateboard. My buddy and I, we went over to the Capitol, and we were skateboarding up and down. The Capitol's kind of like the county courthouse, but bigger. And we were having some fun. No one didn't get in any trouble. But then a guy walked up to us. I think he was probably about 16 or so. Said, "Hey, you guys want some marijuana?" And I'm like, marijuana? I'm freaking 11 years old. And so I had been taught in my youth that marijuana wasn't good for you. And so I said, no, of course we don't want any marijuana.
No drugs.
And then off you went, kind of a deal. I don't even know if you had marijuana or not, but the take home is that I made a decision based upon my family influence that I would never drink, smoke, do drugs. And I never have. Never had a taste of beer or wine or any of that stuff. Just because it's not good for our brains and our bodies. The World Health Organization recently came out and said there's no safe limit or safe consumption of alcohol. It all increases your risk for things that are bad. So this idea that, hey, if I just have 1 or 2 glasses of wine, I'm going to be better, not true. So anyway, I assume, unfortunately, that sometime in the next 3 or 4 years, someone's going to say, hey, here's the vape machine. Or, hey, guess what? My dad's gone, and I know where he keeps the Michelob Light, which is a beer. And then he's going to say, why don't you guys come over and we'll play badminton and get stoned. And you're going to say, whoa, wait a second. I don't get stoned. And I don't drink beer. I just don't do that stuff. And that way you keep this. What's your favorite car? If you could have any car, what would you have?
My son R34.
I don't know what that is. Let's take a quick look. Here we are. So, a Nissan
R34.
34. Oof. I'm excited to see that.
Whoa.
Ooh, sweet. Nice. Ooh, I like that color scheme there a lot. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. If you had a chance to put, when is he going to start driving? When are you?
Grade 12.
16?
Yeah, grade 12.
Grade 12. When do you turn 16?
Next year.
Yeah. So if you happen to win the lottery and own a Nissan Skyline R34 GT-RV Spec 2, and you pull up to a gas station, you got a choice between 2 gas stations. One's a Quick Trip, and it's got unleaded, ethanol and premium. On the other side of the road, there's an old farmer's tank that's got rusted out holes in the top. And you're supposed to fill up your tank. This stuff's a little cheaper. This stuff's a little more expensive. I would hope that you would make the better decision to say, I'm going to put good gas in my fancy car and not crappy gas, the stuff that's been out in the weather, the rust, the birds pooped in it, kind of a deal. So this model, your body, it's more valuable than a Nissan Skyline R34 GT RW Spec 2. And so we would say, hey, only put good things in to fuel it. So that means a good healthy diet and stay away from the things that cause the body to age quickly or to function abnormally. And those are the substances. And once, for high school, I've never drank. So when they have the doctors things, lots of doctors drink. And they all know that I'm just a root beer guy, or I'm a 7-Up guy kind of a deal. Or I hate the new word, the name of the new one. It's called Starry or something like that. It used to be Sprite or something. Anyway, they just know. And so they don't say, hey, Green, you want some vodka? They say, hey, Green, make sure they saved you an orange crush over there with some ice cubes. And I'm like, hey, thanks. Thanks for thinking of me, kind of a deal.
And beer is a big thing in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did I have on my wedding? Iced tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think you're doing great. There's only one immunization that you don't have. It's a 2-shot series if you get it after the age of 15. It's called human papillomavirus, HPV. So HPV is what causes genital warts and cervical cancer.
Oh, okay.
And so you can get it as early as age 9. They used to say 9 to like 21, and then it was till 26, and now you can get it in your 30s. And I think the maximum age is like 40 something. And so it's not a required vaccination for schools, so to speak. But yes, it protects against human papillomavirus that can cause some problems. Usually genital warts in men can be associated with penile cancer, but then also cervical cancer in women. Almost all cervical cancer in women comes from HPV.
Oh, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
like 99.3%.
Wow.
So if you wanted to do that vaccination, you could. And it's a 2-shot series or 3-shot series. I'd have to look and see. I think it's 1 shot, and then 2 months later the second shot, and 6 months later the third shot.
Sounds good.
Okay. Any questions for me? Well, I think you're awesome. But I don't like this. Buck pride. You need a Fairmont Cardinal. You need a Fairmont Cardinal kind of. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah. Do you play music? Is this?
Oh, yeah.
This is yours. I was going to say that looks okay. Awesome.
For I let him study how to play organ also, so that kind of.
Very good for the brain.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're doing great. And welcome to America. There's lots of fun things. Do you guys like to fish?
Sure.
Yeah. So you can get some fishing poles and enjoy some of the lakes. Pretty dirty lakes. I mean, we're kind of chocolate rivers down here. Of course, I've always wanted to go see the Mekong Delta.
It is dirtier than
I mean, don't they have those big, huge fish down there? I can't remember.
Oh, we actually
Catfish of
pronounce
some
it
kind.
Mekong.
Mekong? Yeah, Mekong. Well, that's awesome.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'd like to go over there and see that sometime. Big, huge thing, right?
You know what? If you want to go to Vietnam sometime, I would be glad to go with you.
Yeah, we'll do a little. That would be fun.
I'm not.
Yeah.
teasing you.
Oh, yeah.
And Cambodia and Laos
Oh,
also.
Sure.
I've been.
Wow.
That was my
You've been-
territory.
yeah.
You know. So.
Well, so no questions for me. You got good skin. So sometimes as we continue to grow and you're growing really fast, we can get some pimply stuff, right? And so just a gentle soap. You don't boil the water, and you don't scrub like crazy. We just kind of gentle soap like Dove, Ivory, Cetaphil, and you can do that before bed and in the morning. I don't see any pimples that require treatment. But what really makes me mad, one of my pet peeves in medicine, is when people come in here with really bad acne. And the reason is because it's really easy to treat, and it never should have gotten to bad acne to begin with. That happened to my son. So he had pretty good skin, went off to college in a different state. And combination of things, but he came home some Christmas break with just crazy amounts of acne.
It can
And
stress
I was
too.
stressed. It's out in Salt Lake City, which is a nice place, but they get inversions and the air quality's bad and all that. And so I was, don't get me wrong, I didn't throw scalpels or anything, but I said, why didn't you tell us? We could have made this go away real easy. And so he did, but he ended up with some little scarring here, which he didn't really need to have to endure. And he wasn't a vain guy. He's a handsome fella. You wouldn't think it, but my point is don't, if you start getting some more acne, just based on hormonal levels and stuff, don't be afraid to say, hey, let's get it treated, because we've got lots of simple, easy things that can make that really, really good. Okay?
But no comment.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to let you sit over there on. And I like it. I'll never forget your guys' name.
On and off. True and false.
So what does this say? Daisuke Samurai Elvis. Nice. I was playing a samurai or an Elvis song just the other day with one of my patience. It was called Memphis, Tennessee.
Holy moly, yeah.
Long distance information. So what kind of music do you like to listen to?
Some Chinese
Mhm.
music, English.
But rap too, he likes the rap.
He likes the rap stuff, huh? All right. So you're gonna get yourself some big chains and stuff, some bling, they call that, I think. Let's take a look at your growth curves. So how old are you? So you are 11. Let's take a peek. And birthday in July, and you're a birthday in August. So you guys got some summer birthdays coming up. Awesome. And let's take a look at your growth curve and see, let's see here. Go back here, and we'll go here, and you are 11 years old. And here we go. What's your favorite food?
Chicken.
Chicken? Is that, do you like American chicken, like at the Pizza Ranch chicken, or do you like when your mom makes your traditional chicken? Mm.
You've never been to Pizza Ranch.
You've never been there, huh?
I've never been there.
You would probably be disappointed because I'm sure your mom beats that in spades. So here's your weight. It's perfect as well. So it means you're right in the middle of the curve, which is awesome. Let's take a peek right here at your height. Yep, you're growing really good too. So and it always kind of depends. If you look at the slope of the line, you're getting into the time of your life where you're going to start to grow the fastest. And so sometimes some folks will shoot up a line or a gradation, but this means that you're growing just well. So, what are your favorite subjects in school? Choir, nice. So that's great. Did you guys have a Christmas choir concert or holiday choir concert or whatever they call that?
Yes.
Yeah. So you enjoy music and singing?
Yeah.
Awesome. What other things do you like about, let's see here, you're 11. Is that 5th grade or 6th grade? So 6th grade. Great. Well, and it says you had a little cough here of late, huh? And I have heard you cough some. Has it kind of been a dry tickle cough?
No, there's some
Occasionally a little loose?
A little loose there.
Have we noticed in the past that On has issues with certain flowers, shrubs, or if he mows the lawn, does he have more dripping and drainage than the others?
That's
And how about nighttime cough or wheeze? Do we notice that in the past, when you go to bed at night, that you might cough a little bit more? Do you guys share a bedroom, or do you have your?
sure.
So he doesn't keep you up at night when he's all the night?
Just when he farts.
That's a guy thing, man. That is a guy thing. How about headaches for you? Do you have any headaches? And looks like you got some glasses there. They seem to work pretty good. No real hearing concerns. You're not turning on the rap too much so that it shakes the windows.
I forgot to say that 3 days ago he said that it's blocked his ear.
Little ear
A
pain.
little bit.
Ears? Okay, I'll take a look.
Bị giống
Do you have much heartburn or painful swallowing or difficulty swallowing or food sticking? And any issues with stinging, burning, or blood when you pee? No? We're into what's called kidney stone season, which means that sometimes patients who are predisposed, you get into these hot, sweaty months, and we drink not enough fluid, we sweat a lot, and then the urine gets real concentrated, and then we end up with some little stones, kind of like oysters, and then they hurt like the dickens. So we always say hydration, hydration, hydration.
uống
Concern.
nhiều.
What's that?
Yeah. have to drink a lot of water.
Particularly when it gets hot and sweaty. Nothing like Vietnam, I'm sure, but it gets pretty impressive.
Yeah, but we make sure that he even brings up a container with 32 ounces of water upstairs to the bedroom too, just to make sure he's not thirsty.
What's your favorite game?
Roblox.
Roblox. I always thought it was road blocks, but it's not. It's Roblox, right? And is that kind of like a Minecraft thing, or is it different? Or
it's sort of the same, but he's into it too much. I mean,
we have a gynecologist obstetrician here who loved Minecraft. He went to national Minecraft conventions around the country, and I don't know, he must have been 36. He was really into it, kind of a thing. How about, no diarrhea, constipation. That means when you poop, everything's moving in the right direction at the right speed. How about your elbows, your knees, your feet? Any big pain there? What chores do you have at home? Who's the garbage taker outer?
Sometimes we
Nice.
garbage.
Nice. That's nice.
sometimes.
I can't believe that, I mean, you guys have been in country 8 months?
No, I used to be there. They used to come to me. I used to teach English, and I was really fundamental to
Yeah, because your
really
English,
upgrade their English
because I was going to say, I'm like, wow, you guys must have really, in the United States, they have some immersion schools, and I have a son right now, or grandson, who's in an immersion school for Chinese, and because you guys are like incredible. I mean, as far as your speech in English,
Thank you.
just awesome.
They've been learning English from me for 3 years.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah. Especially this guy.
I used to teach 35 students Saturday and Sunday, nonstop, even though my normal job.
Well, let's have you come take a seat here, good sir. And Mom, if you want to push the button, we'll lift him up here. What kind of books do you like to read?
Movie Wonder.
Obi Wonder?
The movie Wonder.
The movie Wonder. Mm-hmm. Good pulse. Excellent. Boy, you guys are dressed to the nines. That's a colloquialism from
Cảm ơn.
good pulses.
I told them
Nice arch. Well, I think this is great. So, do you have some cousins back in Vietnam?
Yeah.
And are you able to kind of visit with them via the internet here and there? Or?
Every day.
Yeah. So, and some grandmas and grandpas back that way? Do they ever see themselves sneaking over here for a vacation and going swimming in the pool that's now just a pit? I'm kidding. Have the grandparents ever traveled? Have your parents ever come to the States? Or
No, not yet.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think right now is probably not the best time to come because
Yeah.
No.
I think jet fuel. We're low. We've used all our jet fuel bombing places and kind of a deal.
Actually, jet fuel is
Kind of kerosene, isn't
They
it?
said it. Yeah, it's a type of kerosene.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually almost doubled in price.
Yeah.
So when they were buying it for $1.38 a gallon, that's the normal jet A. Now it's almost $3
Oh, boy.
a gallon. $3 a gallon.
So I forgot to mention that one of the best things for the brain is reading, and so it's real easy in today's world not to have to consume a lot by reading, right? We got podcasts we can listen to. There's a news station for any certain discipline of political thought. Magazines. When I was a kid, there were magazines, Field and Stream, about hunting and stuff. But reading is really great. So finding a book or two over the summer to read is really good for your brain. In fact, some of the classics, books, language skills, so writing and speaking. So yeah, nice, good pulses. Let's take a peek here. Oh, I heard back from Dr. What was his name? Yang?
Wong.
Yang.
Wong.
I was kind of surprised.
What did he say?
Uh,
Not good.
deep breath
That.
Good.
Not good.
and out. And again. Awesome. And once more. Perfect. So I was afraid getting a hold of Dr. Wong Yang, and because I thought he was going to say, "There's nothing to do. We're outside the window," and he didn't say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I said, "Hey, Dr. So-and-so, had a chance to meet with Dr. Chessie. You know, he's still got some pretty tense edema into the leg. No, it's not as big as it was to begin with, but it's still not what I would say normal.
My husband likes.
And maybe not quote unquote good." And I said, you know, I've tried to research timing and intervention, but I'm going to ask you, what are the options? And he says, funny that you should ask, Dr. Green.
Did you see the drainer?
Because he says when Mr. Chessie's ultrasound came along for someone to read up here, I took a look at it, and yep, you can send him up. We can talk about maybe removing some of that clot. And then I was
I thank you.
but then I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, why didn't we do this freaking, X number of months ago?
Correct.
But anyway,
Yeah.
a little rash or no?
Yeah, this one is a traditional one. I do for
Does this itch or no?
I mean
No.
about his coughing.
They do it just for giggles.
Traditional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And I'm going to listen to your heart here for a second.
They think it will help with their health.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Traditional medicine, sure. I like to think that you and your brothers get along pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They fight just like normal brothers.
I wish I had a brother. Deep breath and hold it. I never had a brother. I had 5 sisters.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of estrogen in one. And actually, they were very good sisters. But our own children, we are very blessed. We have 6. So 2 girls, 2 boys, 2 girls. And it's kind of worked really nice. They both have and the kids are really close, which is nice. They're all grown up and out of the house. And so being able to have a brother who's a friend and a mentor and somebody you can enjoy, it's a real blessing in life. That ear looks good. I'll take a look over here. Awesome. And I'm going to take a look down your throat. If you can give me a tongue to the top. Yep, there you go. Good.
Oh, by the way, my ear issues have subsided also.
Well, good.
Flushing that thing was
Good, good.
the thing to do.
And he's had this little cough for a while yet. Huh? Yeah. Are you a pill swallower, or do you prefer your medicines in liquid form?
Liquid, is it good?
Liquid?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm going to have you lie back for a minute. I just want to check your stomach, okay? I'm just going to raise this just a little bit. So the kidneys are back here. Spleen's over here. Liver sits over here. The appendix, again, if here's this bone and there's your belly button, the appendix is about 1/3 of the way there. Yeah. So what kind of fun things do you like to do as a family? Do you go to a movie now and then? Is it dad and little brother against you and mom in badminton? Of course, you guys are rebuilding the place right now, right?
Correct,
So,
correct.
That's
Busy,
where
tired.
most of the effort's going, but
yeah.
we've gone to the
Movie one.
to the theater once.
Sure.
Movie. My income doesn't allow too much.
Well, that's fine, to be honest with you. Spending time together doing things, playing some games at home. That's all that's needed. So let's take a look at your shots. So you both could start the HPV. Let me make sure I got the right name. Here's on. Hefe. You guys have done a great job. It's interesting that they give the meningitis vaccine much earlier than we do. MMR, so 217, 113, rota, TDAP. Just had 2 chicken poxes. Wow. Yeah, you guys have done awesome. So let me look when your last DTAP was. So in this country, when we're age 11 or 12, again, you've had 2 meningitis vaccines, so we don't need that. At age 11 to 12, we get a meningitis vaccine, and then we also get a diphtheria, tetanus, and a pertussis. And so let me just look here for a second. I'm going to see when the last pertussis was. And then I would go ahead and, his last tetanus, though, was just last year, so he's good. So other than the HPV shots, really no other shots to give. And I've had this cough for a bit. And it doesn't sound, so when someone has a chronic cough, and obviously I don't think this is chronic, but you think about postnasal drip and drainage, we think about reflux, we think about asthma. Doesn't really sound like he has any of that. There's an antibiotic called azithromycin, and I'm going to go send it in liquid form. You only take it for 5 days, it lasts for 10, and then I think this cough will all go away.
Thank you.
Okay. So I put an order in. You should be getting a call from
Mr.
Wang to say, or his staff to say, yep, come on up and let's see what we can do.
Okay.
Yeah. You're more than welcome to give me a call after that consultation, and then
I will.
And the reason is, again, I was a little surprised that we didn't do it sooner, and so if he's kind of marginal, if he were to say, well, we can or we can't, hey, it's really not that bad, blah blah blah, I probably wouldn't, but why don't you think about it? Then I wouldn't mind you giving me a call and saying, well, what are your thoughts? Because I have to admit that if the anticipated outcome is good, in other words, hey, we go in there and we remove this and you're going to get 92.5% better, well, then I would do it in a heartbeat.
We did it months ago. We'd have done it in a heartbeat.
I know.
Yeah. I should have pressured you.
No.
More. I should have, because I would have pressured this Dr. Wong, because he thought I was an imbecile. Okay.
I just think we
I
could
need your backup.
We could have jumped.
Well, I just need your backup.
Kind of a deal. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get 2 shots then. Okay.
All right.
How about
Good.
me, Dr. Green? It's just like before you said that I have to go to Mankato for 3 surgery at the same time. But when I meet Dr.
I did. I read Dr. Anil. He didn't really say much. In fact, he said, yeah.
That guy threw me a little bad.
Yeah, okay. Because I read his note and I was like, well, hey, she's got this thing. And then he said, well, we've got some. And then didn't he just say, we'll work on some exercises or something?
Well, he said he was going to take care of it. And then also, remember you were saying he knows some...
the surgeons up there, they do them at the same time?
Yeah. And okay.
Or he just does it himself, because a urogynecologist will often go through the belly button kind of area to
Correct.
put a trocar in.
And then
The colon is
the colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, why are you talking to me about that? I don't. It was I sort of almost put off.
Yeah. Well, here's what we do. So one,
We need
I
a
think
colonoscopy for
Blue
that.
Earth colonoscopy is great.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that, guy.
And so, and then let me do this. Let me look through his consultation, and I'll send you a note via the portal this weekend.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of look exactly what I did look at it. He didn't mention what I thought would be is hey, we'll fix a little prolapse, we'll raise the bladder a little bit, and do it all in one fell swoop. And talked more about quote unquote conservative measures, and I'm like, geez, well, okay.
Can we get another doc? to
Yeah,
get a second
yeah,
opinion?
yeah, sure.
That's. I think he's kind of.
Yeah, and I know where you're coming
Wishy-washy.
from. I know him personally through other means, and
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't surprise me that that's kind of the impression.
So you know he had prior history.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So we'll get you. We won't leave you hanging.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Get hung.
Yeah.
Tighter.
So give me. So give me a second. We're gonna get a couple shots. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Chích ngừa.
See, Chu talks about mom's problems, my problems, and everybody's problem. He's a good doc. He's a good doc.
Bác ra mình phải cảm ơn bác.
I said that.
No, the two kids also.
I know he's a good doc for everybody.
You have to say thank you. Trời ơi, đẹp trai quá. Bác nói là hiền đây.
Mom's haircut.
You know, at least it's not look like the others. Look at my son's handsome one. I'm the one who cut their
handsome.
hairs, you know. And even my husband, I'm cut his hair. Even me, even my hair.
I know. At least you didn't leave the thing in your hair.
So that's why we
Your
can
hair clip in your hair. That's
we can
good.
save $100 at least per month. Especially now I'm not get a job yet, and then
Oh,
but anyways we save the money.
what?